You see this one? You see the protests that have been, not protests, a revolution that have been going on in Nepal. Now, to an extent, the Gen Z, they forced the prime minister, the former prime minister and his cabinet out of office. And they now selected a new prime minister by themselves. This woman was chosen by the revolution, by the Gen Z. This woman was chosen, and this was the reason why they even started the revolution, because they told the prime minister since the issue started that he needs to resign, and this woman has to reprise. If he refuses to resign, they are going to come after the man. So the man has to do everything the youth asked him to do, the Gen Z asked him to do, so that peace can reign. Now the man resigned, the former prime minister resigned. Now they have just sworn in this woman, the new prime minister, Sushila Kake, the first female prime minister in Nepal. This woman was also the first female chief justice of Nepal. Now first female prime minister, first female chief justice of Nepal. This woman is known for her strong stance against corruption. And this is the reason why they choose the Gen Z choosing her, because during her time as a chief justice, she was totally against corruption. Her devotion against corruption, injustice. That's the reason why since she left office as a retire, this man came. Now the system Dabaru. It's just like when Tinubu came office, system Dabaru, democracy gone. So now they had to look for the woman, and guess what? The woman was even part of the revolution. The woman was part of the protest. The woman was part of the protest, leading protests. Now the Gen Z, they chased the former prime minister and his cabinet out of office. You see the way they humiliate, that was horrible. The way they humiliate the former prime minister, his wife. The way they humiliate her, they even rescue her through the fence. Because when they were rescuing the man, the husband, I think the woman was busy or she was not there. The husband said, according to the story, they called the woman. The woman could not meet up. Those helicopters you see rescuing them. You see the way they were flying them. So the woman could not meet up with the helicopter that the man escaped, emergency escape with. So that's why they caught the woman. They beat the hair out of the woman. They humiliate the woman, which is the wife of the prime minister, which is the first lady, just like Oluremi Tinubu. Now, if you saw the video, it's disgusting the way they humiliate the woman. Allegedly, when they were maltreating the woman, they even said the woman was even pleading that he was going to give them $1 million. They said no to her. They said they don't want money. They don't want money. According to the story, allegedly, they said the woman was offering them $1 million to release her. But now, the Gen Z said no. This is the power of the people. So the people is more powerful than the government. How many of them, like I always say, how many are they in government? Don't you know how many population? All of them, about 10 to 14 million youth Gen Zs, they came out to protest. You see, power of social media, power of the people. See, nobody is saying that revolution is good. Nobody is saying that what they are doing is the best way or is the best way to go. No, but reasons. There's a reason for this. They can't take it anymore. They have been complaining. They can't take it anymore, but they have to do it by force. Since they refuse to do it with ease, peacefully, now they had to do it with force. I think this woman coming in now, she knows the reason why she was being sworn in. The reason, what they did to this man, if she missed it tomorrow, they will also do it to her. Because the youth now brought in the woman. They selected her. No, this is not by constitution now that she is the next person to replace the prime minister. The youth, the Gen Z selected the woman, appointed the woman to represent them, because she's so part of the revolution, the protest going on. Now you saw the video. She has just been sworn in. Hopefully peace, they can now be able to calm the environment, the area, the country down while the woman take over. She takes over now, a new life, new dawn in Nepal. Because the woman, she was being known for her strong stance against corruption. When she was a chief justice of the four female chief justice, everything was good. Just like take it or leave it. During PDP in office, even if they are corrupt, we still have constitutions. We're still living under democracy. Since APC came, everything dabaru. Do you understand? So what am I saying? I know it's going to take time. It's going to take years to start rebuilding what they had destroyed. But this is what you get when people refuse to do the needful. What do you expect? This is what they get. So they destroyed everything. They burnt down the houses, all prominent houses, investment, parliament, everything. They burnt down all the buildings. Now they have to start rebuilding again. It's going to take time, money to rebuild again. But This will lead, if it is going to take them time to rebuild and it's going to bring peace while building, and they are building along with peace, along with development, not just to focus in presidential villa, presidential palace, not just to focus on their family. Now they are starting from scratch, building the country from scratch together, taking everybody along. The woman, she knows the reason why she came. It was not her turn. She never dreamt of being a prime minister. If she misbehaved, or if she's being found alleged of corruption again, next time they will do the same thing. So who says the people cannot remove the president from office? Just the same way president removed a democratically elected governor, sitting governor, Rivers is suspended. Who says people cannot remove the president? This is it. By force, they can remove him. So what am I saying here? Nobody is calling for violence. Nobody is calling for this kind of revolution. But hey, you can't, there is no way you can't hold it. It's either they do the needful, they face the country, they start facing it now before it gets too late, before it gets to this time. That's what we are saying. So the only thing to avoid this kind of revolution, this kind of destruction, is to start facing the country now, is to start doing the needful. Do you understand? Is to return this country back to democracy. Is for it, all different arms of government should stand on their own to do the needful, to at least stand on their own to do the needful. Not to actually, not just to, not be there being answerable to one person. Right? This is the problem. So people who are condemning this now in Nepal, these are the people, they say, it's not good, this is not the way to go. These are some of them who ganged up against Jonathan to remove Jonathan. Then it was almost the same thing they did during Jonathan, to remove Jonathan. But today they are saying it is not good, it is not good, it is not good. You know the people I'm talking about, you should know, right? But they can't hold it. It's just because the Nigerians are not ready. We don't want to go through this. But if they push us, if the leader push us one step further, there is no choice but to do this. When the protests were going on, you see the way they get, you see the way they have access to the presidential palace. They destroy everything in presidential palace. Just like what they did during NSAS, where they chased the Oba of Lagos out of office. A lot of people jumped into swimming pool, destroy everything. They enjoyed themselves at that time. It's the same thing. So the Mopo that were guiding Asura presidential palace, those people have no choice. The Gen Z overpowered them. It get to a point where the Mopo were not guiding the youth. They were just there looking. There's no, how many people will they shoot? Yes, many people will lost their lives. Both the Gen Zs, both the security agencies, both some government officials too. So it's not going to be one-sided. Do you understand? So now, not just the prime minister and his former cabinet has been suspended. All of them, the Gen Z chased them out of office. So this woman now, Shushila, she has been sworn in. She has to appoint people based on intelligent capacity, character that you can trust, educational wise, qualifications, not by appointment, not by recommendation by brother and sister. Do you understand? So they are starting from scratch. And guess what? She was a former prime minister. She was a former chief of justice in the country. You should know the position. Just like, I think our owner is Fagbemi, that one who says there was nothing wrong with a suspension of Rivers State governor. Meanwhile, everything was wrong with it. That is the corruption we are talking about. That is the corruption we are talking about. A time will come, Nigeria might go through this. If we can't take it anymore, there's no, it's just a warning signal to them. When Nigeria start their own, what you see there is a child's play. Imagine a country of over 200 million. Nepal is just about 29 million population. They're able to do that, chase prime minister out of office, suspend all their ministers, all their cabinets, and now they are appointing new one. Now this woman will start appointing junior youth, at least youth, both young and old, at least as far as they can deliver, both men and female, right? So it's just a warning to Nigeria. Imagine over 200 million. If we have 20 million out of it, we have 20 to 50 million jump on the street to say no, today enough is enough. What do you think? Destruction. So we don't want to go through this. Nobody is calling for this. It simply means leaders should do the needful. This is not happening in just Nepal, across the country. Leadership failure happens in Japan, in China, across other countries. Nigeria is not different. Please share this video and follow for more.